Aquarius, you are up for the January tarot energy reading. I was about to say love reading. This isn't the love reading. It might turn into a love reading, but no. Which also I am doing love readings and money readings as well, but those will be over the next few weeks. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right. So, as I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. All right. So, lots of collective readings are up. I do collective readings regularly now. As I mentioned before, this is the general reading. I will do a love reading. I will do a money reading later on. All right, let's get into it. May I have the energy for Aquarius for January? May I have the energy for Aquarius for January? May I have the energy for Aquarius for January? Aquarius, I don't know why. I'm going to do this again because I don't like the way that came back together. I don't know why, but there's a song called Sing a Song. It's sing a song, make it simple to last the whole night long. What is it? Even if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear, sing a song. I kind of feel, my nose is itching, somebody's talking about me. I kind of feel that is your energy. It's sort of like where you're just going to sing a song and you don't care how people feel about it. That's sort of like the energy you're in. It's like you're doing your thing, but you don't care how people feel about it. So yeah. May I have some cards, please? Energy for Aquarius for January. Anytime it takes this long, it's a specific card it's looking for. So I'm waiting to see. Thank you. What is... Okay, 2 cards. Oh, well that makes sense. First card is Tap into Primal Power. Tap into primal power. And then, interestingly enough, the other card is Come Back to Center. So yeah, tap into primal power, come back to center. So, and I just heard Remember Who You Are. Some of you, I don't know why, I'm getting the energy of, say it with your chest, is what I'm getting. And the reason I say that, remember when I was talking about earlier, where some of you are singing a song, where it's like you're doing your thing? I honestly feel that there may have been some people who had things to say, and you may not have, what's the word I'm looking for? I have it in my head, but I'm looking for how to articulate it. You may not have shown that what they said affected you at the time, but it actually did a little bit, and maybe it created some self-doubt or possibly some insecurity, even if temporary. This is saying, say it with your chest. Like, if you do something, believe it. If your actions are what defines you. If you want to define yourself a certain way, you have free will, you can do that. Even if people don't agree with you, you still have free will where you can define yourself a certain way. But in order to do that, you have to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, how can you let the world know who you are? Because you don't even know. So that's what it's saying, like, tap into your primal power. And then while you're doing that, come back to center. That's what that is saying. All right, let's go ahead and take some cards and see what we get right quick. May I have the energy for Aquarius for January? Energy for Aquarius for January. Energy for Aquarius for January. What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. All right, that one really jumped out. Yeah, you're going to have to let go of fear because the moon came out. Some of you have to be cool and collective. Also, I heard you have to be nimble. Page of Swords came out. I didn't even check this card. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. Also, you'll have to put in the work, too. You'll have to put in the work because Eight of Pentacles came out reversed. Now, some of you, I'm going to be honest, you might be thinking about an employment change. Maybe you've been doing the research with the Page of Swords, but you're not quite there yet. Some of you have to learn how to control your emotions with the King of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. Now, you could have Scorpio in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. But this is Scorpio energy. King of Cups is very cool. Like, King of Cups is totally in control of his emotions. In some cases, the King of Cups could be mistaken for an air sign because the King of Cups doesn't show how he's feeling. He can be emotionally supportive, but he's not the person who does, like random outbursts or anything like that. That isn't that energy. It's someone who's confident and aware of the appropriate emotional response. And they don't let what others say get to them emotionally. A true King of Cups doesn't. All right, may I have some more cards, please? But yeah, if you're looking to change jobs, don't be afraid of trying something new. And you want to know why you shouldn't be afraid? Need I say more? The Wheel of Fortune? Do I need to say anything else? What's at the bottom of the deck? Because I didn't even check. Five of Swords. So this is winning at all costs, is what that is. That can also be collateral damage, too. Something's telling me you might have to hurt some people's feelings. Other card that came out is the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So this is telling me, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Taking action, going after your dreams. I don't know why. This is so random. There may be something involving air travel. I don't know how I got air travel out of the Nine of Cups. But there may be something involving air travel. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you might be thinking about becoming a flight attendant. Totally random, I know. Another thing that I'm getting, thank you. Yeah, you're going to stick by what you're doing. Seven of Wands. Some of you, as random as this sounds, I don't know why this makes me think of a wheel. As in as in a tire. As in a car wheel. I don't know why. Somebody might be getting a new car too. And I had also heard something about a dealership. So maybe some of you are thinking about doing a car dealership too. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But whatever you do, I honestly believe you will build up your confidence. And that will move you forward a lot. Like, I feel you having confidence in what you do will help you gain a lot of ground. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Two of Wands. Making a decision, also about expansion. Can be about travel too. This can be about like physical travel. And going across the world and things like that. And I still feel that. I feel that because, I don't know why, I just feel like something with air travel. Something with seeing places is what I feel. All right? But the message here is have faith in yourself. And also, this Seven of Wands, I always call it I said what I said. This is my I said what I said card. And I feel like you will be in that energy. And you're pretty much independent and rebel like anyway. You don't always follow the trends. You set the trends. But my message is going to be say it with your chest. You have to be confident in what you do. Once you have that, once you know who you are, you're able to tap into the primal center and come back to primal power and come back to center. That's when wish fulfillment and the Wheel of Fortune come in. In this energy, Seven of Wands will carry you a long way. And also being in control of your emotions, King of Cups. All right, Aquarius, so that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.